Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday night. It's 8 p.m. That means one thing. It's Three Men and a Vape Show. And what a show we have got for you tonight. We've got a couple of giveaways. You've got your Rochford Project giveaway. You've got your Oxford giveaway. And you've also got your charity auction. Now, you're going to be able to see that we are one man down. Unfortunately, the wonderful Mr. B has had a bit of an accident today at home. He's okay. The family's all right. But everything came down into his kitchen, the poor lad, and from his bathroom. So he's not good at all. Big love to him. He's sat there at the minute with no electricity building a barbecue. That's the last time I spoke to him. So, but we are joined by our normal caster, the wonderful Harley. How are you, brother?
Literally, as you said, Harley, I just finished stealing all the handshakes. I'm quite happy with that. That's cheered my day up because otherwise I've been...
You're on the ball, you're on the ball.
I'm good.
You good?
I've spent all day... things been off in my ears. I spent all day putting up a bunk bed and taking down bunk beds and putting up bunk beds. So I literally got here at like 10 to... and I've aced it. I've been ignorant to you and Vape Don't Smoke, but I got here in time, so that's what matters.
God, you lived a life on the edge, brother, on the edge. And we are finally joined by my brother from another, my soulmate from the vaping community, the one and only Paul McCartney from Vape Don't Smoke. How are you doing, brother?
Yes, I'm hyped up in caffeine just to make sure I wasn't sleeping for this one. I don't think I'll sleep for the next couple of days, the amount of coffee I've drank today.
Mate,
I'm fired up. Thanks for having me.
We've done it. We have finished.
Oh, thank God! Thank God. Honestly, I just see things like my headphones. I don't want to touch them or have them anywhere near me for a good couple of months. Just listening to my podcast. I don't want to listen to podcasts anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everything.
Fucking nightmare.
I'm done.
Big love to everybody in chat. Like we said, we are going to be doing an auction. You have got loads of stuff. I just want to show you this stuff that we're going to be auctioning away tonight. You've got a Slide tank, a Zenith tank. You've got the Endura M18, the Chroma Z. You've got the Senis, the Septic, EQ filter, and the MPV5 kit. I was going to burp there. You've got all that. Ladies and gentlemen, all for auctioning. Big shout out to Inikin as well for putting these prizes up. The auction prizes up. So they're absolutely amazing. So you've got all that. A chance to win that later on. Well, a chance to auction that a little bit later on, should I say.
Don't forget,
you've got your Rochford Project and your wonderful Oxford giveaway. Just down in the corner, you've also got 15% off while the show is on Rochford. Big shout out to everybody who joins us week in, week out on this show. We love every single one of you in chat. Thank you for joining us. As you'll be able to see as well, the donation link is pinned at the top for Prostate Cancer UK. I think we're roughly about £1,870. We're wanting to hit the 2K tonight, aren't we, Paul?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. This is the last day. As of midnight, it's all over, and to get so close to £2,000. I mean, 500 quid was what we were wanting to get, but now we're just being greedy. But damn right, we're going to be greedy. So guys, if you've got a spare pound, a spare fiver, fire it in the pot. We are close to £2,000 for Prostate Cancer UK. So
Tell you what, if we can get it up to 2,400 tonight, ambitious I know, but if we do, I'll put 100 quid in to make it 2,500. Come on, guys. 600 quid, we can do that between us. Come on.
Well, we'll just see what we can do with the auction as well. We did so well. Not only on the UK Vape Show, we auctioned off the Kennedy Met Mod, which was from Proper Coils, which was absolutely amazing.
Do you know he went and bought another one?
Yeah, he did, yeah. For about $300, wasn't it?
I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I couldn't live without it. I was like, so you just went and bought one, but you could have just kept it. But no, there you go.
Stuart, glad to see you arrived okay. To my house today.
Sorry?
It's actually turned up. It's down here. The actual Met Mod's down here. It's turned up to my house. Darth Vapor's let me review it.
You are fucking terrible. You know that. Absolutely
Darth's one
terrible.
of my mates. He said,
is that so you can phone them up? You do know that company's out of business now. There's no point trying to impress them.
Do you know what? After all what you've taught me, I didn't think about that.
What's the point? You can't go, hashtag.
It's not so much for that. It's actually getting the review out on your channel.
Yeah, of course it is.
You'll not know about that, will you? Getting reviews out. So, what we're going to do...
I've not done one in ages. I can't be arsed.
So
I'm
what we're
used
going to
to
do
stuff,
now
though.
is like we normally do. The wonderful people who are on the replay, we love you loads. Let's play the bumper.
This one's for all the cool cats on the replay.
So the cool cats who are on the replay, give them a shout out, Ali.
We ain't got many cool cats on replay. We've got Chris Edwards, which said, great show as usual. Mr. B's computer shouldn't have frozen at a better point. Couldn't have frozen at a better point, sorry. Essence of Vapes. Great show, guys. Such a shame Mr. B didn't go to do the deals. See you all next week. Much love. Pam Bryate. Sorry I missed out on the live. Fell asleep. She did a Paul McCartney. Vape don't smoke. Terrible. That's it. That's all we've got. There are all the comments. Thank you everyone for watching on the replay. If you are watching on the replay now, don't forget to bang a comment down. I will try my best to read out as many comments as possible, but I will definitely read your name out. So make sure you do it.
Yeah, get your name down in the replay. Nice to see you, MBK Vapor and Sirio. Nice to see you, brother. And Darton as well. So, what I want to touch on a little bit about this walk-in. Obviously, Louise has been doing it with me. You've been doing it on your own. It was the first few days of it were an absolute nightmare, weren't they?
Yeah, I think it was just because we never realised how far it was. And you say that, right? Okay, it's 5.5 mile, but 5.5 mile, I hadn't been out the house in about 6 weeks. And then suddenly I'm walking 5.5 mile and it was like, this is far, this is long. You know, it's like I walked to Braehead to pick up a game and I was like, I've only done 3,000 steps. I'm like, my God, I thought this was I'd done the whole week. So once we established that it wasn't as easy as we thought, it was a bit of a shock, but thank God it's over, mate. Oh my God.
No. Oh, mate, do you know, I got a bit giddy last night thinking this is the last time I'm going to be going out and doing this walk. The thing is, I've enjoyed going out with Louise and walking. And we were trying to, what we said on the vlog today was that, you know, other people that we've met are doing stuff for charities, but they're like doing 100 miles in a month. So if they wanted to go out and do 20 mile, they can do it. Where we only could do the 11,000 steps, and then that would you'd got to come back. Well, you don't have to come back home, but you'd come back home, don't you?
Well, it doesn't tidy over, you know. So you couldn't do 30,000 steps today and take tomorrow off, you know, because it's sort of you have to get that steps per day. So not that I would have done 30,000 steps. I mean, I'm falling in the door at 11,005, but. Yeah, I mean, there is. I think if you added up all the extras, you know, there's times I get in the house and then I'm going to my bed and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm 500 steps over, but it doesn't roll over.
Did either of you have any points like halfway through where it got really hard or it started to get really easy with any noticeable points?
I think my one, and I think same with Paul was and with Louise, the blisters. He got a lot of blisters. I got a lot of blisters on the front of me, like on the ball of your foot, and then I got one at the back of him, and then I went and bought these blister socks. Also, I didn't have so much chafing. Paul had a bit of chafing, but I had your calves for the first 2.5 weeks. Your calves just killed, and Paul suffers from a really bad back, don't you, as well, bro?
Yeah, my back was causing me all sorts of problems. So much that it's like the next day. So it was like I'd wake up, and my back was killing me, and I hadn't even started. You know, it was a stupid idea. I mean, let's be honest, it was a stupid idea. It was not thought through. It was oh, you know what? Let's get off the couch and do some exercise. What a fucking idiotic idea that was.
So
see, we all have these stupid ideas that I'm gonna do this. It'll be great. Raise shitloads of money. But most of us are sensible enough not to actually follow through with it.
No, it was. I mean, it's my fault. I brought Aiden into it as well. So
he got me. I'd had a beer and he got me. So I've got this right idea. He says, I think we should do something together for charity. And I went, yeah, no problem at all. So he says 11,000 steps a day. And I thought, do you know what? That doesn't sound very much. It can't be very much. And I looked at 5.5 mile. And I thought, well, a couple of mile back. So it's not like really walking up the road, coming back down. No. So the first day, I remember the first day, and what you learn is you need the most minimal amount of clothes. You'll start off and you're absolutely freezing, but by the time you've got going, you're boiling. So then you just clump down in your coat, and you've got this on, and you've got that on. Absolute nightmare. So the first day, his name was Mud. I actually messaged him and went, whose fucking idea was this?
Oh no, it was horrendous. What a dick.
But there were days where it were absolutely glorious outside. I think that's my word of the day, glorious. It were absolutely wonderful outside. Glorious. It were absolutely wonderful to walk. But then there were other days when it were hailstoning, raining. You had gale force winds.
Yeah, that was the worst day for me because I was holding the brolly with both hands because it was so windy. I wasn't even getting the steps. You know, I'm like this against this gale, and then I'm like, oh no, I need my arm to be moving to get these steps, and you know, it was all for nothing in the end. But you know what? See, to be honest, if we hit $2,000 tonight, then
it's well worth
give
it.
as many blisters as you want.
Lucy Elston White says the 11,500 isn't all at once though, so just take it easy instead of pushing it out all at once. Unfortunately, that's a little bit hard because Paul works and I work and have to do bits and bobs, so we had to get it done within an hour and a half. It had to be done within the day. It wasn't just like 11,500 steps. Well, we were 11,000 just for that day. Like you had to get it out per day. So you couldn't I'll go for a wander now and then I'll go for a wander there. It'd be a lot easier, but when you're trying to fit it in for work.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of kind of conference calls. So my headset's on and I'm walking from that window to my back garden fence and then back in again, and I'm just working as I was doing it. To try and make that final walk at 5 o'clock as small and short as possible. But I think, I ate a lot of junk food. I was so tired when I got in. I just ate hundreds of shite and ordered pizzas and all that. And it was, you're kind of like, you know what? It's a kind of wasted opportunity to drop some weight. I think I've gained weight. I've been eating that much junk.
That's tough to say. Do you know what? About a week, I got this thing where me and Louise had finished the walk. I'd go to Tesco's, get a meal deal, get one of these sandwiches, a thingy, and then I'd end up buying two of them chocolate eclair things. I'd end up eating both of them.
Yeah, it was get your calories up, you know.
It is. It makes you want to eat more. I slept better. How was your sleeping pattern?
Well, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, I had a bit of when my back was sore, it was murder. But it was generally, I was falling asleep on the couch a lot, watching telly, knackered at 8 o'clock, sitting there like that. I needed to do a vlog, and then I just obviously gave up on the whole vlog idea. I think I'd done 3. Like, screw that.
Yeah, you'd sort of give up on the first couple of days. You were like, right, we're going to make sure that we get the pictures out, and then by day 3 we're like, no. We were lucky. I've really enjoyed doing the vlogs.
Obviously, it's not as easy for Vape Don't Smoke because of your bad back, but do either you plan on trying to keep more active going forward, or have you just thought, fuck that, we've done, that's it?
Yeah, me and Lou said that we're going to try and get out a couple of days a week, but you don't have to think that you've got to do 5.5 miles.
Yeah, I think now it's coming into nicer weather as well, and lockdown starting to lift. I'd like to maybe get out on my bike a bit more this summer and get out and play some golf a bit more and that kind of stuff. But just walking with my headphones on, I think I could give that a miss. I would rather do something that has a point.
I think it depends where you're walking as well. I mean, me and my missus like to walk around Castleton or wherever else. Obviously, you can't at a minute because you're not allowed to travel. And we always find that, like, autumn, we end up start walking. So we do like a month of walking. And then it's winter and you're like, oh, shit. That's that idea. Because especially with kids as well, you don't want to be going out with kids in wind and cold, do you? So.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then, ladies and gentlemen, you've got 2 giveaways today and an auction, ladies and gentlemen. And your first giveaway is for your wonderful Rochford project. Big shout out to Jay. And don't forget, in the corner, while the show's on for the hour, use that code. You have got 15% off while the show is on. And what we want you to put in is VDS. Hey. All in lowercase, VDS.
It's like a sexual transmitted disease, isn't it?
To win the Rochford project. Big shout out to Jay. Jay he supported us as well with the charities. An absolute.
Yeah, he put in some amazing donation. Lovely guy.
It is UK only and all of Ireland, but UK only and all of Ireland.
I even said that. I even said if he wanted to maybe do a video and get a proper reviewer doing his juice, I would.
What are you doing? Recommending other people, or
he said, nah, I'll just stick with Aiden and that. It's fine.
Do you know, it was actually Mark who knew him first, my brother. And then I got to meet him. He was such a lovely bloke as well. Really nice bloke. He's done a hell of a lot for charity as well. Nice to see Tetley Manning, Des Turner. Nice to see you. Neil Hart. Oh, we've got quite a few in. 40 eligible users. Yeah, he's a lovely bloke and he's very good at what he does. You have reviewed his juices anyway, though, haven't you?
Some of them. I don't know if I've done them all. I don't think I did the grape one that everyone went mad for.
The Black Vine.
Yeah, I don't think I tried that. I'm not sure. Can't really remember, but I don't think I either didn't like it or I didn't get it.
Yeah,
But I never get the letter. In fact, see now that I think about it, I did get it, but it was off of somebody else, and I never get the letter. And I says to him when he asked me to do the last two, I says I'm only doing it if I get the letter, and he went like, deal.
That lovely little bit of a touch. Everybody who wins the giveaway, they all get a letter as well, which I think is a really nice touch.
It's just I'm a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, and it always makes me think of that.
It does, yeah.
It's just class. So it is. But that was my price the last time. I said as long as I get a letter.
My favourite's the lemon curd, my Miles. That's just lush.
Yeah, he's nice. Again, yeah. It's all of Rochford Project's flavours. They're sort of like a treat vape for me. I'm not really into desserty sort of flavours. So like when I've had a meal, or I'll vape them for a couple of hours, then put them down and go back to something else, and then I'll come back to them. That's how I sort of vape them.
I'm vaping on a really nice juice just now. Juicy peaches with cream, vanilla, and vanilla ice cream.
Who's that from? From Juice Cabin.
From the man himself, yeah.
We'll get on to Leslie after we've done this giveaway. We're just a bit. We were going to go down, but you couldn't go down, could you?
Nah, we couldn't get down for his funeral. That was a bit of shit.
Yeah. Thanks a
So,
lot, Vicky. You're an absolute star.
I
Your
had a
last
really
chance to get VDS in.
I had a really good chat with his brother. His brother phoned me, and he's taking on the shop and things like that. So he's like, I've got ideas and plans to keep things going, and we kind of talked a little bit about Les and obviously with the kind of my stories and that. So it was quite a nice chat. I think I phoned you to tell you about it, but you were too busy with your famous American reviewers probably at the time. No time for us little folk anymore.
The famous American viewers. Well, do you know, if you was more sociable, instead of being a miserable all the time, you might have
listen,
more friends.
I've only got one friend in vaping, mate, and Richard's a cracking guy. And
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that completely. Let's roll this giveaway. Let's roll it, and the winner is Graham Spears. Well done, buddy. I will send you my email address. There you go. Graham, get in touch with me and we'll get them sent out to you, buddy. Well done. That's the first one out of the way. We are going to start your auction, ladies and gentlemen, roughly around about past. Yes. Roughly around about past. And this is what you've got a chance to win. You've got one Zlide tank, a Zenith tank, an Endura M18, a Chroma Z, a Senes, a Scepter, an EQ filter, and an MVP5 kit. That's going up for auction, people. I think we worked it out. It was about £400 worth of stuff, didn't we?
Yeah. There was.
Don't worry.
I don't know what happened to the other tank. I don't know if I put the other tank into one of the other parcels. I mean, I had like 6 parcels the other day to post, and I don't know what I've done with it, but I don't have it, so it's.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. The 8 that we've got is that's fine. So it's about 400 quid's worth, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
now,
400 quid.
Yeah, 400 quid. Well worth it. So, Ollie, should we do a little bit of the hand check time?
Check time.
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
So this is from the Facebook group, people. Make sure you do get across to the Facebook group. Holly was a little bit late putting it up. I don't think he's actually put it up. I just think people posted it. So let's have a look at people's hands check.
Yeah, like Aiden's just said, I completely 100% cheered. Like I said earlier, I have been absolutely chaotic. Aiden, you need to allow sharing. I've been chaotically busy, so I didn't have time. And I looked at 6:30. I think about 7 o'clock. I looked and I thought, oh shit. But then I noticed that a lot of people had already put some. So I figured, well, we've got over 10, so I'll just steal theirs. So if you didn't intend for your hand check to be on show, I'm right, sorry. But Becky came in with this one, which that looks like a huge mod. Is it a huge mod or small hands?
I'm not sure what that is.
Do you know when I like I say, I didn't have time to research. I just downloaded them
Tesla?
all at last minute. No, I don't think it's Tesla. It looks extremely familiar.
Is that not one of those boxers that were converted into a normal mod by? Oh, who was it that done them? Oh man, Wotofo maybe? Nah, it wasn't Wotofo.
Go on, Becky. What is it?
Tesla Y, I was right, yeah, it's the Tesla Y mod.
Ooh.
Nah, it's not a Tesla Y.
V-Sigo? If you were
I don't
saying
know.
Tesla Y, I thought it was the Tesla Y.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
It's just unlikely it's whatever Aiden says, isn't it, really?
Vapor Bunny knows what it is because her daughter has one. It is a Tesla Y.
It's one
Brad's
of my
got...
one of my favourite setups, this one. K-Fun Prime in a mix. Nice.
Look at that show off. That's from Brad. The Mix, I think Mix is still my number one seller. As soon as I uploaded them onto the website, they were selling like hotcakes.
If
I did
people,
have a sale, though.
if people want to get, I don't know what you're selling them on for yours, but I know on the UK Aspire vendor, they're selling them now for $29.99 with an 18650.
Nice.
There's a 21. When's the extension kit coming out for it? Is that
I think
soon?
that's already out.
Oh, is it? I need to get one of them.
Happy days. See, I just don't like side by sides. I don't like being restricted by tank size. Even if you had a 500 mil tank size, I'd still kind of go, no, I'm all right. That's a bit too big. Next, we've got Craig with a Fatality M25 RTA. I put TRA on the Swordfish mech, which I've never ever seen one in before. I haven't, and it looks quite interesting. The mech, I mean, seems like I have a bump on it. Is that a button? You can't have a button. It's a mech. Buttons on bottom, innit?
Maybe on the side. There's mechs with buttons on the side.
Side fire.
Yeah, good point.
I'm not quite sure what it is though.
But it don't look like a button, does it? It looks like it's got two screws in it. I shall research later.
Stu Nichols, it is UK Aspire vendor. If you use Little Bro Vapes 15, you get 15% off that as well.
I think this looks rather pretty from Finlay. Sure.
Ooh, that's
it's
quite
the
nice.
unicorn mech.
That's Finn from the Bentley shop. He's a right nice kid.
That'll be quite sore in your hand to hold that all day, but that'll be quite rough.
It's nice.
You get an itchy back, you can go, yeah.
Yeah, you'd end up having blisters on your hands as well as. Not what you need right now, is it? The Gareth George with a Drag X Plus with a Dead Rabbit SE and the Dreamer Mech and the Phobia and the Butterscotch Custard. Beautiful.
Bit of beautiful. Bit of pud in your life.
I'm really not a fan of the TPPs for the Drag X Plus, though. Ugh. Onward, does anyone know what that is? Because I have no idea.
I saw this myself. Behind it's a Corona, I know that, but it's a clear...
It's everywhere these days, Corona.
I'm not quite sure what the mod's called, but I do like the look of it. It's clear, isn't it? It's nice.
I like it.
Does anybody in chat know what that mod is? I think it was written above it, but it does look nice.
No, I don't think it were. Unless I missed it. This is by... I don't know if his name's Loan or Eoan. Either way. Sorry, my bad. And then we've got another mix by Mark Richardson with a stream...
the Sega.
Grace Glaze Minute on top.
It's the Sega.
That's Sega.
Sega. I do like that.
Sega!
Ping!
It is very beautiful.
Vapor clouds.
Martin Hart with a Vandy Vape Gore with a Fat Rabbit juice, Fat Rabbit, and then the fruit pastel juice from Juice Cabin.
Oh, I do like the fruit pastel. That's a nice juice.
Yeah.
You need to let it steep though. I found it was quite harsh at first.
Yeah, you've got to let it steep.
Yeah.
Matt Mannion has come with his entourage.
That an RX 200.
Yeah, it looks like it. The RX 200.
Jabo one. God, that's taking me back.
Yeah, I've got one down here. I love them, me. I think they should do a rehash of them.
Oh. Does Wismec even make stuff anymore?
I've not heard of anything from them for ages. Obviously, they're a subsidiary company of, if I said that right, of Joytech, weren't they?
They brought out a shit pod system last year. It was the PM40 and PM80, I think. I weren't impressed.
Do you know what? Army Man Brad, I just read that totally wrong. There's a man on Ecstasy who sells awesome battery wraps. Yeah, I think he meant eBay. I think it's the Gen 3 because he's obviously got 3 batteries.
That right confused me when I typed this in wrong. But this is Andy Fretwell. Wait, is it the Visu? If I'm guessing. It's one of the new Vupu ones.
Vupu.
The Vupu. Sarah Lou with another mix. Because mix is popular today.
I've never seen it with the orange writing before. So you coloured that in with that crane? Is that what you're showing? Have I missed that there? No.
Coloured it in with my crayon. And I like that picture though. She's obviously thought about it, hasn't she?
It's good. Scott Lee with the Vapors Elite Frill.
I do like that mod.
With the Steam Pipe Cabio. And Slightly Twisted.
All right, I didn't know what ETSY was. Sorry, people. It is a site where people sell handmade stuff. It's a website. Sorry, people. I didn't know. I thought he meant eBay. I still thought he said Ecstasy.
And that's it. We're done. Thank you, everybody, for your hand checks, even though I didn't ask for them. I am very, very grateful for you covering my ass.
Ricky Mahoney says, my mother has an Ecstasy shop. And that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for everybody who has put their hand checks in. Next week, we'll make sure we're all back to normal. If you're wondering where Mr. B is, people, like I said, he has had a bit of an accident at home, but he's all right, and so's his wonderful wife, and all the dogs are fine. But he's just sat at the minute in a lot of wet. He hasn't weed himself, but he's sat in a lot of wet and waiting for the electrician and plumber to come. So big love to Benny Vapes then. Benny Vapes hands. Big love to Mr. B.
That is something you really need to think about before you say. He's had an accident at home and he's sat in a load of wet.
He's pissed himself. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get your auction on the way. Just above the pin to the top is the actual giving page, and we are now at 1,880. Big shout out to Bill for donating. So we're moving on. So this is the auction. This is what you've got. We've got a slide tank, a Zenith tank. We've got the Endura M18, the Chroma Z, the Senis, the Scepter, the EQ filter, and the MVP5 kit.
It's here.
It's all there. I'll take. It's all right. I've got the picture all there, but there you go. That's all what you're bidding on, people. So let's get this bid started off. Who's going to start us off with the bidding?
You need to do your auction voice.
JP is starting off with 50 quid. Thank you very much, JP.
We got 50, we got 50, we got 55, we got 55, we got 55, we got 50, we got 50, we got 55, we got 55.
It's if you are just coming in and wondering why this stuff is on the screen, this is for the auction. Now, this is not going to us. This is going to Prostrate Cancer. Tight Arse James 100. Well done, Stuart. Stuart, you're an absolute star, buddy.
Stuart, you've got all this stuff. He won the auction in the other night.
Les Wardle, well done, buddy. He's going 150.
55 in Paul's cat. Oscar's priceless. You can't get him.
That is absolutely amazing. Thank you, Les. Yeah, you can't get rid of the cat.
I've only got one left.
This is well. You're paying the postage, ladies and gentlemen. You're paying the postage. So if you want it posting out further afield, I think probably going out to the US, you will probably. I think it'd be something like £35 to be posted out. That's if it gets there. But it's like Paul said on the other auction. If it doesn't get there, that's down to your fault. Obviously, with the restrictions with the posting.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we'll post it anywhere you want because it's your money, but, you know, we can't be responsible for your country not allowing it. But yeah, that's up to you.
Yep, Cerebral Palsy Vapor, you've already got everything, buddy. Thank you so much again.
Oh, that's great. You got it all. Good. I put it in the biggest envelope I could find.
We are sat at the minute at 150. We're going to be putting this to roughly about, what do you say, another 5-10 minutes? Will move us back to the main screen. It's all for a great cause, people. Just remember that every 45 minutes in the UK, that's it, Mr. B's at the back, every 45 minutes a man dies in the UK. That is UK only of prostate cancer. I know I'm not saying it right, Frank and Miser. I've been saying that like that for the full 31 fucking days.
I don't understand why you can't say it. Prostate.
Prostrate.
There's no R. Forget the R. Don't say prostrate. Say pros.
Oh, well, even Lou does it.
Say pros.
I think it should be an endearing fact.
Go pros.
Graham Spears is at
He's not playing, is he?
160.
He's not going for it. Just split it into two. Say pros.
Pros.
Tate.
Straight.
No, Tate.
I am a Tate.
Well, this is winding me up.
The wonderful Graham Spears is at 169. Ooh,
Wow.
Just have a little look at the page. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Graham Spears. And big love to Bunny as well for looking after us as normal. We are now at already £1,900, Paul.
Yeah, I hope my ducks just put 1,900 now, lads, and I thought that were an auction bid.
An auction bid, no. Adam Topley donated £20. Thank you so much for that, buddy. BP donated £20. And we've already said that Bill, my brother and Jan as well, Solon, they donated 50. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that was really nice of them doing that. That was really nice of them.
I'll tell you what, Mark spread the vlog out. He shared everything all out. It's been absolutely fantastic. At the minute, Graham Spears is winning at 160. Just to let everybody know as well, you will have to pay the postage on this. Paul, what was the postage? You'll know now.
In the UK, I think it was about seven quid, something like that. I think it was. It
was £7. If it comes to it, I'll send Paul that over £7.
Nah, it's not going to be more than that, I don't think.
Yeah, I'll send that over. Don't worry about that. Colette, thank you so much. Really nice to see you as well, honey. I'm so sorry about that. Like I said, it's one of these like sort of unsung cancers that not a lot of people. It's obviously, Paul, you picked this, didn't you?
Yeah, it was there was no real. It was just a good one I seen. I like to do a couple of charity things a year, and this one kind of hit a nerve.
It's not something that a lot of people talk about either. Retro Vape, love you, brother. It's not a lot of thing that men talk about, is it?
I mean, do you want to talk about going for one of the exams? Like I said, I don't even like people wagging their finger in my face.
Same sort of look. But yeah, no, it is. And men don't go to the hospital, do they, or go and get checked out?
No, I think that's probably maybe half the reason why it's so bad, because you don't go to the hospital for it. You're like, I'm not going to get that done. Screw that. You know, it'll go away itself. Needless to say, it doesn't. But
well, Mr. B's a perfect example of that. What he was saying every week about his leg, where he got bit or something like that, and he put it off for months and months, and then it turned out to be quite fatal. But I mean, it's strange to say, because I mean, Steph said this afternoon about vaccines. She says, "Well, are you going to get your invitation? Because you're not even registered at a doctor's." Because I'm exactly the same. And if there's something that's really bad, I just can't go to a walking centre. And I think the last time I went to see any sort of doctor or nurse or like that, well, God, that's got to be 5 years ago. You know what I mean? It's like you say, you just fob things off, don't you? And he'll be right. He'll sort it out. My body knows what it's doing. Unfortunately, it's not really always like that.
As well as I've had quite a number of people reach out and tell their stories. Somebody I want to give a big shout out is to Andrew Fletcher. He's emailed me again. He's emailed me maybe about and Louise about 4 or 5 times, and he's going through it at the minute. And unfortunately, he did spend a little time in hospital the last 4 days. He has commented on the vlogs and stuff. And I'm not going to get into details of his own personal thing, but he has had it rough. I think he was diagnosed about 16 months ago. And obviously he's okay, but he's had to go back into hospital again. So he's been bed banned. So big love to Andrew. And again, thank you for all your support that you've given us as well. And all your comments. It's brilliant.
I mean, even especially now, because apparently, according to the media, we've got a massive problem with cancer backlogs and stuff. So if there's ever even more pressing time to kind of push this kind of thing, it's now, isn't it, really?
Well, you've just got to look at Louise. We had to sit down there for about a lumps.
That was horrendous.
I
couldn't believe that.
She got them in the inside of her legs, and then she got one on her boob. But she's only just now got to have them took away because they found that there wasn't cancerous, but they still want to take them away. Absolutely terrible.
Les Wardle, 165.
That's amazing. Graham was at 160. Les Wardle, 165. That is amazing. And just once again, just to look what we've got here. You've got a Slide tank, a Zenith tank, an Endura M18. If you're not into that sort of vaping, you're going to be able to get somebody off of the stinkers. I think Paul. I've not reviewed that. Paul said it was one of the best kits, didn't you?
Yeah. Starter kit was great. The EQ filter I thought was fantastic. See for me, it's firing some 9 milligram in that and nothing down at the pub. Oh, perfect. Tobacco, nice one. Macca's RY4. We shout out to the juice cabin there, by the way. But yeah, that was great.
I think it was. I think it were the evil wizard who was going to open that up live on stream for you. He'd not tried. He got it from the. I think it were.
The colour of it. Yeah, that's well steeped. That one.
Yeah, it's well steeped. So, like Vapor Bunny says, the highest bidder at the minute is Les Wardle at 165, which is absolutely amazing. It's for hey up me duck. It is for everything, buddy. It is for everything you see there. You get a Slide tank, a Zenith tank, an Endura M18, the Chroma Z, the Senes, the Scepter, the EQ filter, and the start of the show. You're getting an MVP 5 kit, the full kit. Everything that's in that picture, you are getting. And at the minute, we are at 165 from Les. Sorry, I was showing it. So if you want to show them again, you can do.
Why are you showing a picture when I'm showing all the real stuff?
To make it easier than what we did the other night, where you had to keep holding them all up and.
MVP 5. If you really want to be nice, you could say, Paul, you can keep a hold of that one if you want, you know.
No, well, that won't be work. You've got a t-shirt and a hoodie out of this.
So? I've got fucking blisters on my blisters. I would love it. I've always wanted an MVP 5. I don't know what I've done with them.
I thought you had an MPV 5. I can't even say it, and I've only had 2 cans.
No, I've got this one.
Doesn't matter. I can have as many as I want because I ain't got a 5.5 mile to walk tomorrow. I thought you already had one.
That was awful squeaky.
It was, yeah.
Framing in there.
I'm still getting to puberty.
Hey, something I wanted to John. What are blister socks like? Because when you said it, I had this vision of like bubble wrap socks. What do blister socks comprise of?
They're just thicker socks. they have actually worked. They've really worked, and they make everything nice and comfortable. It's like they're all springy and you can actually get the dearer ones, which are like 11,000 mile socks. They're called.
Have they got memory foam in?
No, I don't know. I didn't get them. I couldn't afford them. We've got 2 minutes for your last part of this auction, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner at the minute is Les Wardle, who's an absolute star. If you after this, if you can, I'll just push it to the link which is at the top, and then we can do a sort of a final total. We'll have a little look what we are at now, and don't forget, straight away after this, we have got, well, not straight away, but we have got your wonderful Oxford giveaway. You've got a chance of winning an Arbiter hat. I'm going to say gloves then. Hat. You've got a face mask, a t-shirt, some coils, all the goodness. We're still at 1,900, but this will get us over the total that we wanted to by the end of the show, which was 165.
No, the total was 2K.
Yeah, sorry, 2K. Sorry.
Sorry, I'll keep you going. I'll keep you right.
I was looking at the 165 down there. Gailey Bob says she turns up and you're just trying to be a chancer.
Of course. Of course. Any news on an expo this year, by the way? Anything coming out of that now that the England are... What is it with you folk, by the way, in England? You guys are... You're lockdown lifting, you're off fighting in the park? No, what's that all about?
Well, no, we haven't said it lifted. What they basically said is that so many people from an house, I think it's 6 people or so many from an household can all meet in the park or in your garden.
That park in Nottingham was full. It must have been the thousands, and they were all fighting each other, boozing and all that. It looked like a right grand wee party.
And I'll tell you what, you know where I've just been today? The Cussy Hall. They'd just totally trashed that. They turned up at night time, all sat round and just left beer bottles, cans, boxes, a lot. Why do people do this? It's just absolutely annoying because you think, what's it take to put all your empties in there? Then going, they've got bins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they go and complain about price of council tax going up. And you go, well, tell you what, if you stop littering, we'll be able to not pay more littermen and save a bit of council money. But now, we'll just leave this shit everywhere. I just want to clarify, by the way, I was at home for the last 3 days. I was not anywhere near that park in Nottingham.
My wonderful wife is in, who has done every single step with me. She's absolutely amazing. Not only has she come out of her own shell as well with the vlogs, she's actually very good at editing now, so I might be passing off a job.
Really somebody needs to do it for you.
Love. So, we're going to give you one last chance, ladies and gentlemen. The last bid was 165 to Les Wardle.
£400 worth of gear, guys. £400 worth of gear. You're going to get everything that Anakin are currently selling right now. So come on, get your bids in. £400 worth of gear, and it's for a really, really good cause. So £165, beat the marker. Can we get 170?
Going once.
165 going once.
Going twice.
Thrice. Is he waiting me? Or is he going to see it?
And the last time, ladies and gentlemen, going... Sorry, you're going to think there's like literally about a 10-second delay as well.
Oh, aye. That's right.
Going once.
Yeah,
going once.
Going twice.
Come on! 165 to beat.
Going twice,
that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The winner
Sold.
is Les Wardle at £165. Thank you so much, buddy. Well, I'll just send you the link to go and put the money to. Paul, can you type in your address, your email address?
Yeah.
Nightbot's just put it out as well, which is good.
Boo.
That's where you go and sold, Abdul. Yeah, it's sold. Congratulations, Les, and thank you so much for all your support, buddy. It's much appreciated. So if you can just donate there, then send over to the wonderful Paul your details, and we will get that out to you. Well done, everybody.
Well done, everybody.
Bro, we are getting down to probably the last 15 minutes of us maybe talking about this. It's quite emotional. I don't have to go out tomorrow and do 5.5 miles.
I don't think you were this
to be
happy.
honest, mate, like I said to you when I suggested it, I would never have done it. if you weren't doing it with me. So I really appreciate you doing it. And I know it was my idea and it was a stupid idea, but you did stick with me the whole way. And there was times I was sitting there hungover like a bag of washing, and I'm like, fuck, I can't let Aiden and Louise down. So if in my eyes, the reason I asked you to do it with me was so that I did it, and I did do it. So there you go. It certainly worked out. So well done to you two, and thank you. Because it's a lot of money and it's a really good cause.
The thing is all three of us, we stuck together through it all. I know Lou messaged you a few times as well, and I've said it plenty of times. Obviously, I've had a partner going at the side of me, pushing me. It's been a lot harder for you because obviously finishing work at 5, there's sometimes you've been like 11:30 and you're rolling back home after you've done all this sort of stuff.
Trying to run around the block. I was like, fuck, I'm running out of time.
Shrek, nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, you're running out of time and trying to get down and chase them up. And obviously a few times where you've had a couple of beers as well, which is...
Well, that's my own fault, really. Those ones, I really should have thought of that.
I think I got drunk a couple of times, but not like little bro Vapes drunk. I got drunk a few times, but I was pretty lucky. I did it in the afternoon and we got it out there and done, which is all good. So people...
I only stood you up, 3 Saturdays?
Only just.
Yeah. I did have to, the one when I said to you, I thought it was, we were meant to go live at 1 o'clock, guys, and I had a few beers and a few whiskies the night before, and I thought we were going live at 2, kinda. I kinda knew it was 1, but Aidan had mentioned 2, so I just kind of flung that in his face. It's like, oh, you said 2? And then I felt, I'd slept by 1 o'clock, I texted him, I was like, I thought you said 2. He's like, right, 2. I fell asleep again. I missed 2 o'clock at all. Oh, he wasn't a happy guy. Oh, you know, yo. That doesn't work when he's in a bad mood. You know? It's rough stuff. So yeah, apologies for that.
You're totally right, Shrek. You did push me around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not only have we got the wonderful Rochford Project who supports this show week in, week out, and don't forget you can still get your 15% off on the website using the code which is coming up down below. We are also sponsored once a month by the wonderful Oxford, and they're giving away an arbiter. You get a t-shirt, a hat, a mask, some coils, and some other little bits of goodies. So, for you to win the Oxford giveaway, put Oxford in. Again, well done to Les. Thank you so much. He did bid a few times as well, didn't he, on the show at the weekend, which I really enjoyed that show. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was good fun. We can do more of them. We don't need to always have auction stuff, you know. We could just
chew the fat.
Open a bottle of malt and sit there till we drop. Has he paid it? Have we got a total yet?
We'll have a little look. Well, you can have a look at your total, can't you?
Yeah, I'm refreshing it. No, he's not paid it yet. Come on, Les.
Come on, Les. We want to show it that we've...
We want to show the screen. We want to show the number.
If I know Les, he'll be shouting his last now to go and get the bank card. Yeah, so make sure you get your Oxford in and to be a chance of the giveaway. A lovely arbiter t-shirt, hat, face mask, some coils. So, like I said, it's been a long... And how fast has this month gone?
Yeah, it's been well, saying that, I've got a lot of things going on with work and that's been dragging things on, but I'm just glad it's over.
I know it sounds horrible when you do something for charity, but I am. This one, I did say as well, I said it to you, Ali, didn't I? I would have rather have stopped drinking for a month than do this.
I was just about to say earlier, you are much happier now than you were when you were allowed to drink again.
Yeah.
Much happier.
Yeah. It's the whole bit of like your day's got to stop to go and get this done. And then I've enjoyed the vlogs. The vlogs have been amazing, but then you've got to do the vlog as well and then get that out. And
I think next year you should choose. You can either go 3 months without alcohol or you can do it again.
Don't push it, son. Don't push it.
It's a cycle for April, isn't it? It's cycle 100 miles, I think, for April.
See, I could do that. You've got to think 100 miles isn't that long. We've got to think. I think me and Lou totaled it up. I think we've done over 200 mile.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it. Plus, you could do a lot of it at, like a Saturday. You could cycle maybe. Saying that, you could maybe do 30 minutes. I don't know how many miles you could cycle.
If you live, apparently, Stuart, according to Stuart, the total's now 2,065. Well, if you live at the top of quite a big, you could do 3 mile downhill.
Show this on screen. Sorry, Arlie.
3 mile downhill every day. Get a taxi home. After a month, you've got 90 miles in for free, haven't you? Sorted. I'll do it. I'm going to move house first, folks. I live at Palmer Hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is on screen. We've raised £2,065. Thank you so much to everybody. Yes, amazing. Well done, brother.
It is amazing. Wow. It's quite humbling, that, isn't it? When you decide to do something, you got like, we'll try and get 500 quid, and then you smash it right out the park. You know, it's. I'm playing my phone. I'm trying to get the link to take a screenshot of it. It's fucking amazing.
And we have got to thank as well Inikin for putting up the prizes. They were absolutely fantastic. And also we've got to thank the vape community. Do you know what? So many people say all about the vape community and stuff like that. Every single time we come together, you're just an amazing bunch of people.
Yeah. As I think, that is what it is. I mean, you can walk, but without people putting their hand in their pot again during a worldwide pandemic, facing the biggest recession we've ever got, people are on furlough, people aren't working as many hours, and we can still raise $2,000 for charity. I think it's just unbelievable, really is. You know, it's. Yeah.
Leslie saying, how does it pay for the postage, Paul?
Email me, Les. I put my email address in the chat. It's vapedon'tsmoke82@gmail.com. Email me and we can sort that out.
It's your last chance, ladies and gentlemen, for your Oxford giveaway. Put that in. A big shout out as well to Oxford for doing the giveaway, and a big shout out as well to Jay from the Rochford Project. You've got a couple of minutes left to be able to do your 15% off. Do you know what? It's just that. Can't believe it's all over and done with. It's one of them things. And we have missed Mr. B tonight. He's sat there. Looks like he's about to headbutt Harley.
I've just topped you up 35 quid, so now you should have 2,100.
Oh, you're
mate,
some
thank
man.
you so much. You're an absolute star. Thank you. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Now I need to go back and take another screenshot.
So we're going to roll your Oxford giveaway, and it goes like this. And the winner is Mr. Anderson. Well done, buddy. All you got to do is email me. Ooh, why am I putting gaps in me?
Email me at littlebrowalks@gmail.
Yeah. I put little vapes. It's little bro. I should know me. Mr. Anderson's been doing some fantastic mods as well. I'm gonna be after the when we go back to work. I'll be looking at one of them. They look really, really nice. Oh, there we go. We've got everything all done, and we've hit the target. I'm absolutely over the moon.
Smashed the target a bits.
Well, we started off with a target of 500 quid, didn't we?
£500. That was a goal. £500. I thought that would have been amazing. You know, again, like I said, during such a tough time in the world. But we've done that 4 times over plus change. Amazing. Can't believe it. You know, it's just shows you how good the vaping community is when there's, you know, you get a bad rep. There's a lot of shite, but no here.
It is an incredible community. He's got to be one of the best, without a doubt.
Sorry about that, Becky. We don't have any trouble in this chat, so Grim, if you've got a problem with something, mate, go somewhere else. Time it in, time out.
What is it?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just some idiots having a pick on somebody in chat. I don't like people like that. There we go. So, it's that time of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to say goodbye to you all. Make sure you get over to Benny Vapes. He's straight away after us on the mixing channel. It was their 50th show last week. So, down to the wonderful Harley. Say your goodbyes, brother.
Goodbye. Sorry, I was just replying to Becca. Yeah, it has been delightful. Guys, if you're watching on the replay, you know what you've got to do. You've got to put a message down. You ain't got to. We're not like going to ban you for not doing, but put a message down below. Tell me how great I am. No, guys, come on, drop comments telling Aiden and Vape Don't Smoke how well they've done, because they have done incredibly well. Everyone watching live, thank you. You've been great. Everyone that's donated to these two guys as well. Congratulations. Every donation will be appreciated by them.
And Louise.
Because they're great. And Louise as well.
Louise, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting about Louise.
Don't chill, go mental.
I'm not going to dig in a hole. I'm just going to leave it there. Sorry, Louise. Everybody, it's been great. I'm going to bed now. Chat, you've been great. Commenters on watching later, comment. Great. Love you.
Over to the one and only Paul McCartney. Yeah, I mean, guys, again, it's amazing what you have achieved. So, really well done. Pat in the back for everybody. Aidan, Louise, myself are very, very grateful for all the support we've got the last 31 days. And yeah, you know, take care. And I'm going to go and watch Kong now. I'm very excited about Kong versus Godzilla. So, that's my treat for the night.
Did you not have to get up and walk anywhere tomorrow?
Damn right I don't. I'm going to get a pizza. I'm going to get a pizza and open a bottle of gin.
Yeah,
no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not going to eat the gin.
You do right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's another 3 Men and a Vape show. Thank you so much for everybody who's joined us tonight. You lot make it in chat. Thank you so much. And thank you so much as well to all the spanners who look after us week in, week out. We love you so much. Don't forget all you wonderful people on the replay. Go and leave us a comment so we can read your name out and tell us what you think. Also, normally they leave the donations open for another month afterwards. They did with my Macmillan. So if you are on the replay, you should still have a chance to be able to maybe bump that up a little bit more. Thank you so much for all your generosity. Well done to all the winners. Make sure you come and email me and I'll get that all sorted for you. The generosity in the vape community is absolutely massive. You are wonderful, wonderful people. And thank you for each week that you support the show. Big love to you all. Look after yourselves. And next week, Mr. B will be back. So big love to Mr. B. And I hope everything gets sorted. And I will see you tomorrow night on the UK Vape Show. Good night to people. Where's the outro? There we go.
2,145 it's at now.